here on my channel. You're one of my gems. I do apologize. I forgot to turn off my Jules Gems or turn on my Jules GemsX sign, but I was just getting ready for my doctor's appointment. I thought I'd just come here and do a quick live. My doctor's appointment is about. I have to arrive at 1:15, and uh, it is barely 10:30. So I think we can do about a 1.5 hour live stream. I can leave at like 12 noon to my doctor's appointment. I did get ready. I did film a little get ready with me. That will be members only. I will probably put members only for like 15, 30. I'll probably do it for 15 days and then let it debut for the public after 15 days. So that's what I've always stated, that I will, uh, when it comes to get readies with me, I will do them for my subs or for my members first. So last night I did try to film a new intro to the 5 T's of the channel, kind of short, using some of my AI. Came out fantastic. Just one little slip up on there, but I may refilm another one today, see how it does. I mean, it came out fantastic. It was using with my red-headed wig, which I really love. First of all, today I do want to apologize. I did pull out my ombre burgundy wig, which what was the vote for, and what happened. It was very tangled up. I do have to find some kind of wig detangler and see what I can do with it. I mean, usually I would use like kids you can buy a detangler at Walmart, which has worked for me in the past, but a lot of times I can start off by just bringing my fingers through it, but it was no hope for that right now. So like as always, I do say welcome. I'm just coming on here so I can watch my analytics. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hey, welcome out there from Scotland. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. How is it out there in Scotland? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Today, hey, Yadira. I just did a get ready with me video that I will place in the members only section probably later on. From how I pretty much wake up in the morning right after the shower, putting on, obviously changing my blouse and all of that to where I'm at now. Ashley, welcome to the stream. So I was going to do the wig we voted for last night. Had some issues with it. It is very tangled up, and it would be difficult to get it detangled right now. So I went ahead and did this one, which is actually, when I look at this one, it's probably my favorite. Yeah, it's all together. Can't you see my beautiful makeup? It's all together. Um, So, uh, like I said, welcome. Please do hit that like button, subscribe. This is going to be a short stream. I do have a doctor's appointment at, I have to arrive by 1:15. So probably leaving here at noon. Uh, so uh, I did, I did state to all of you, I did a get ready with me video. I will be posting it on the channel later on when I get back from my doctor's appointment. But it's kind of going to be a prequel to this because I do mention the stream. Um, Thank you, Audrey. Thank you very much. And if you, for those that do tips, you will see how I went from, you know, my plain self that wakes up out of bed, you know, that took a shower, and and it uh, and to this, from this with kind of like a primer spray to um, sorry, you guys. Hey, Kathy, welcome to the stream. Um, Hey, Kathy, welcome to the stream. Um, I do want to apologize. I know you were big for the ombre burgundy. That thing is tangled up right now beyond belief. So I'm going to try to work on it tonight, and then that I'm going to hold that for the wig for tomorrow. Um, I just got ready because I do have a doctor's appointment at 1:15 to arrive by 1:15, but I'm always the early bird. So I'll probably leave here about 12. You know, it's not during rush hour. So a 20, maybe 20, 30-minute drive. Um, oh, thank you. This is my favorite wig. But when I was looking at it, kind of with the color, and it does have the little highlights, kind of like brownish red highlights in them. Um, my hair right now looks as full, and it's actually a heavy wig. I'm going to tell you. Um, I think it looks kind of Christy Gnomish. That's the only part I didn't like when I put it on. In fact, yesterday for a couple of my videos. Uh, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Sorry, I'm texting someone on my phone right now. Um, Pinky, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Um, as always, we have a great time in here. Today's kind of a mid morning live stream. I do have an appointment to go to, a doctor's appointment. Just kind of my 6 month, it's already 6 months, like pretty much like the 6 month follow up. Um, no, it's nothing serious. It's just kind of, the thing is, I didn't do my lab work. I'm just going to do it when either before my appointment or after. Um, no, I was a man, but now, I, I should have dressed in some CBP gear and, you know, really give them the Christy Gnome look. Hi, Nancy. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. You know, I did wake up to a wonderful surprise, which was that we're now at 3,800 subs. We are teetering to make it to 3,900 maybe in the next 2 days. 100%. Thank you very much. Just in the back when my wig split, that's where usually where you get a lot of tangles. Dev King. Keep, my ex keeps texting me all about. Oh no, I know I have a text there from Yadira. Or not Yadira, but Avita. Thank you very much, Audrey. We're getting lots in the last couple of days, in the last few weeks, actually. That's a nice door. It's a door. That's what all doors look like. Yes, you can, Grandma Berry, and it is. It's actually fun to do wigs. That's what I've loved about the start of the transition, is that I can do whatever. How many hair colors have I done this week, you guys? Like five already, 4 or 5. Um, you know, and when I started transitioning from male to female, oh boy, if I showed you how much hair I used to have, you wouldn't imagine that I was that, you know, that I was able to grow back what I have. I used to be. Hey, Kathy, I'm doing something you did yesterday. I forgot to take my meds this morning. You forgot your shot. I forgot my pills this morning. Yeah, my estrogen, 2 of estrogen, or 4 milligrams of estrogen. So that's 2 pills. So I'm going to try to do this without messing up my makeup. Well, actually, I did put some setting spray on the makeup, like on the foundation and all that I got from Ipsy. Um, I'm not sponsored, but when I started doing uh, ordering Ipsy, it's a great little membership to have. They send you. I do the middle box. I wouldn't mind doing the premium one and see what I would get. Brittany, welcome to the stream. Um, okay, let's see what I missed here on the conversation. Um, E is good. E is magic. Life before E was tragic. I love that. Oh, that's awesome, Ashley. I'm glad to hear that. That's always good as your first time going out to have fun as your true self. Like today, myself will be my first appointment with this doctor, presenting as Jules, presenting, presenting as my authentic self. Uh, I mean, when I went in, one of the first things I did when I picked the doctor, and I say this in the Get Ready With Me video that will be uh, placed on the members only part of the channel later on, was I picked the clinic in the LGBTQIA plus area town, and I was very open when I put in all my registration papers and all that, and you know I was straightforward what my pronouns were, what you know my preferred name was, and they call me and they always will call me that. And I've gone to many very gender inclusive doctors lately. So that's why I chose a doctor in that area. Not only that, the the not just because of the location of the clinic, but also that the neuro offices will be like in another building, like walking distance from there. So I could always set up two appointments, um, you know, at the two different places. You guys are going to see a little bit of blooper in my video. Uh, so when I was starting to do my concealer, uh, I did my concealer like down under in the where you would say underneath your eyes, like underneath, and then down my nose and kind of spread it out. Then I put concealer around where my beard is, and my shadow. And when I then I like to do sometimes above the eyebrows. And what was funny is I went to grab it again, and because I had already sealed it up, and I had started my lip plumper because then I was going to start my foundation. And I said, "Oh, I'm going to put uh, some of my concealer on up here," and then I took it off and I start rubbing it on. I'm like, "Wait, there's no color to that." And I'm about to dip it again. And when I look, I had grabbed some of that plumper stuff and put it on my above my eyebrow. I'm like, "Oh, let's see if this doesn't go." But no, I was able to wash it off really, really well. Thank you very much, Ashley. That's a fun one. It's good to do for like Pride Month, stuff like that. Um, this one's my favorite, though. Thank you very much, Brittany. I've seen all those messages you've sent stating that. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Uh, Today will be a short live stream right now in the morning. Um, as I do have a doctor's appointment. It's just a regular doctor's appointment follow up, nothing serious. The next one I'm going to have is one with the transgender clinic at UC San Diego. Um, and what uh, will happen there is just a consult to start doing some surgical transition. So we'll see how all that goes. See, this is the hard part of tangles is the very back. Because no matter how much you get the outer portion of it untangled, I gotta check this text message, you guys. It doesn't accomplish them anything. This is our lives. We all, felt discomfort as who we were born as, and not so much discomfort as who we were born as, but more as the gender we were, um, and the person we were raised as. Cubby Drew, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You guys, this ex of mine does not stop about the pets. Oh, what's happening? We're just sitting here chatting away about uh you know uh just life in general. Today I just came on live for a little bit. I did do a get ready with me um video um before the live stream. So that's from, basically after showering, pretty much from everything, you know, from starting with nothing on the face to this. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's already Thursday. Wow. I go back to work Tuesday. Let's see where we're on subscribers. We've been doing fantastic. We can see how many we did yesterday. I'm amazed at some of the responses on my videos that I did. They've actually gotten pretty good viewership. Uh, Yesterday, 36 new people subscribed to the channel. Bob Williams was Yes, please do hit a like, subscribe, and feel free to drop a super. You can also donate to Cash App. Remember that anything that we do get via donos here will go 30% to charity. Actually, Joe RC, that is a good question, and I'll answer that because right now, with the current presidential administration, if you come out as trans, it's taboo. I would probably lose my job. So, you know, I cannot be out at work. Hey, Jojo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, and see, I'm lucky to be in a sanctuary state here in San Diego. Um, New Mexico is also a sanctuary state. I did do, I did get a small haul yesterday that I ordered stuff off of just from Walmart. Um, what do you guys think of this? I also ordered a white one, they fit fantastic. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm up a cup size. I went from a 36B, I went to a 36C. And I'm gonna say I probably don't fill it all the way, but it it definitely it's filled in it just probably a little bit more. I think I love my I'll love them at a C cup. I mean, any cup size I would stay at, but um, I also bought my what is it? I also got me my first pair. I don't know why I hadn't bought any. Yeah, I did it naturally. Yeah, they are. The only thing I would do if I did any cosmetic surgery to them, one welcome fondue. The only thing I would do would be maybe surgery to approximate them together better. Because if you look at it, like men, theirs are spread out a little more, and then I would just have them do like a little thin uh, cut here, and then bring them together a little more, and then maybe bring them up, you know, lift them. Other than that, that's all I would have done. I don't think I would do an augmentation. Another thing I did order, and this is probably the first pair that I ordered, that I also got in my Walmart order, and I wanted to, you know, I always wanted some. I didn't have leggings yet. I think I had one. I have one pair that I purchased on Temu, and they're that reflective green pair. Maybe I'll do those with my black wig, or maybe. So I bought me a nice pair of leggings. I actually have a second pair coming. Cool, Jojo. So I bought. They were comfortable to sleep in. Actually, I don't know. I felt like they kept me warm. Okay, Joe. Have a great day. Yeah, correct. In fact, I have one of my mods, and she grew naturally into like a D cup, and at first, um, that's what I first wanted. I wanted to just go full on D cup. And and I was thinking, and see, that's the big thing about transition. You're gonna evaluate. I just did a big thing about your toolkit, you know, for transition within, for the first 2 years, and like a mental toolkit. And one of the big things that you want to always do in transition is you want to evaluate what your goals are and reevaluate every once in a while. And yeah, at first you're gung ho. Yeah, I want to have these things that come out to here. You want to, within a year, you know, you know, do this, and it doesn't happen like that. Things don't move as fast as you can think. Your breasts don't go completely full grown till like 2 years in, maybe three. Oh, that's awesome. Streamlabs, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Guys, we did fantastic on that live stream last night. We hit 3,192. Got the flu. Wow. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a great live stream. We had a good group going, and the mods just were on it. Yeah, so it's becoming something where everybody in the house is going to have it, but then you can almost the good thing sometimes is develop that immunity. Mozilla. Today, for me, I just filmed about a 40-minute uh, get ready with me video. That is for members only for 15 days, and then I will what I'll do is release it for you guys, and sometime later today, and then we'll make it available to uh, the public in say what, let's say 3 weeks. I'm gonna try to go and film a little bit around San Diego, just kind of go by the place. Yeah, it was. And then I want to do a couple, maybe I will do another night live stream tonight. Probably we'll shoot for that 7:30. And then we can I'll probably do another video tonight. Guys, shoot me topics that you like for videos. I put them into this program and it'll develop almost a script for me, or an outline, which works fantastic. Um, you guys might notice that now, hi Emily's, that now my videos have like a little intro to them. Um, it's um, basically, I have three different intros to them. Thank you very much, Emily. For those of you that are transitioning, and if you're whether you're male to female, female to male, I would suggest, and you're trying to get your voice practice in, I would suggest trying a program I just found. It's called, I believe it's called Voice Labs or something like that. Uh, and it'll record, it'll give you a paragraph to read, and then you try to change the influx of your voice, and it gives you a percentage of how feminine and how masculine you sound. I've been practicing with it, and I've done like mainly like voice tools. That's it. And what I've done with it, I got where I was able to get a 72%. Yes, Kathy, it is free and it's very easy to use. Instead of using the paragraph that they give, it explains like about the pot at the end of the rainbow. I just kind of repeat what kind of, the good old introduction that I have. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules. As always, when you join me here, you are one of my treasures. Welcome to the stream. And remember, you are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon trends, teaching, and trucks. And, and you just keep, going with as much as you can. And Deja, welcome to the stream. Some of my best mods here, and I had Avita just texted me just a little bit ago. Hey, Avita, I just saw your text message. I haven't read it all, but I saw what it was about waxing the eyebrows and get them shaped. Um, I like that idea. That's awesome, Kathy. Uh, sounds cool. Yeah, I think I do tend to rate. I don't know why here I just tend to bring up the tone a little bit. Maybe I should bring it down a little bit, Vida. When you say keep my wings, you're talking about my eyeliner or how they come up like this. I'm Deja, glad that you've been doing that. Yeah, my thing I would do is just tell them to doing it. And I have looked into it before and looked at doing it in an androgynous manner. Um, I've done it with like haircuts before, uh, done like an undercut, and try to tell the stylist to do something androgynous as opposed to, just going full on femme. But yeah, and Avita, I can do it. I guess, like you said, maybe I hold back. Also, it's difficult when I think what makes it hard for me is when, from having to switch from one to the other, at work and here. Well, because we're starting to show more in society. Gotcha, Avita. I may have to go to a somewhere, just go to a salon and have them do what they suggest. Um, is it Kathy? Is there any specific stocks? One of the big things I do talk about it in my Get Ready With Me that I'll be posting after the stream, which I should have posted but I want some Botox here, where you do show, all of us will show some wrinkles eventually, and maybe over here, the crow's feet, as they call them, and maybe even do some lip filler eventually. And then, oh, wow. And then what else would I always say if things are going to crash, your best thing to invest in is food. Everybody thinks gold, but if there's to me, the thing is, if there's no money around, uh, you know, the why is gold gonna be worth anything if money's not worth anything? Okay, gotcha, Avita. Yeah, I've already got an appointment scheduled with the trans clinic here with UC San Diego, and that way I can start talking. Well, first things first, uh, we're gonna talk Orky. You know, yeah, Deja, and we still get the hate here. Maybe I'm gonna get me some. I feel this wig almost looks Christy Gnomish. Maybe I should try to do a live stream and look like Christy Gnome. Because she's got like really well, she does extensions. You can tell, and then like it's so full. I'll just have to do a cosplay with a cowboy hat and put on an ice vest. I did post an interesting video yesterday, and it's gotten a lot of hits. It's gotten like 43 overnight, and which for a video, long form video, that's pretty good. Which one is it? I did this. This one was pretty good. And it's only gotten 6 views. It's called "Deconstructing Obedience as a Transgender Woman in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints." Uh, I think once that is on for a couple of days, it's going to attract attention. Everybody's watching it for close to 7 minutes, and it's actually got a Mormon temple with a trans pride flag hanging off of it. I think the 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 thumbnail that I was able to make, I think that's pretty good. Uh, this one's only got 1 view. It's called "My Gem X of Wisdom: What Trucks, Training, and Transition Taught Me." And then there's okay. I made several videos yesterday. It was it was a fun day yesterday. I think I made like 4 videos. The video I'm going back a lot to videos. Um, this one came out pretty good, and I love the title. It's called, and you guys voted on the title. It's called "Trends and Trans: to a transgender woman's response to Mormon beliefs." That one has gotten us a total of 47 views. Um, so it's above average of what videos do get. Welcome, Renee. Mexi Honey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, she was. That's what I saw. We're doing pretty good on likes right now. You, one thing I'm finding is, you know, I am liking that there's a great function on YouTube Studio where that's like when you go into it, it's called inspiration. And the inspiration tab is under, I think, content. And it'll tell you, like, you can plug in what topic you want to talk about. And it kind of, I think it's AI driven also, I believe. And basically it'll give you a title that will work for the topic you want to talk about. And then it'll give you an outline on how to present it. This is kind of like what happened in Texas. They started like pretty much like almost like what we're seeing with the Hispanic community. With ICE, they made it like a witch hunt almost for them, where people can report trans, um, and you know, and get a reward. Really, really. I think that they would probably get more in trouble themselves for swatting someone. That's funny, Kathy. Yeah, big, you know, get tons of gallons of it, right? Where, Kathy, are you talking mine? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was just kind of, you know. And they were kind of, just out there. Of course, they're covered up, but probably for the right woman. I'm just trying to get the back a little untangled. I haven't gotten a driver's license in California yet, Avita. I just got my birth certificate, but I didn't change the markers on it. But the trans clinic uh, that I'm going to be going to says they're going to refer me. They already sent me some resources to be able to do that. Oh, I'm 55. Yeah, New Mexico is supposed to be very easy. You just go fill out a form and they will change it. But so when I went there and to the DMV, I don't know if it was the lady, because I read the policy, you could just ask for male, female, fill out a certain form, ask me male, female, or an X, and and then I asked her to change it, and then she's all, "Oh no, you have a Florida license that says male. We have to keep it at that." I don't know if she was a conservative. Um, yeah, I have a daughter and a stepson. That's and here in San Diego, you would think there'd be a little more liberal about it. As our mayor of San Diego is gay and has a husband. Hello, Sleepy Raccoon. I'm doing fantastic today. Doing a small stream before I head out to the doctor's office. Um, well, and that's the thing is when it comes to minors, I think, if they feel there, it's not something about people influencing us. It's just, we come out because we feel that we're our authentic selves. I mean, whether you're male and transitioning to female or female to male, that's the way we feel inside. And it's not about that anybody influenced us. I didn't have any outside influence tell me. And yeah, I came out. People automatically assume that someone came and told you, guess what, you're trans or you should be. There's no outside influences, or that it's a new style to be trans. No, no, it's not. Like it's just a trend, and it is not. Well, I here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna go for about 15 more minutes. I want to be on the safe side to head to my doctor's appointment. Um, just to make it early. They always say that early is on time. Speed racer. The way I look at it is that kids should be able, or minors should be able to do at least start social transition as they're young. Once they feel that way, they should talk to their parents about it, and they should at least be able to start therapy. But to get into a medical transition, they should be able to make their own decision at age 18, age 19, I believe is in some states, or a federal law now. I think that was a good idea. Hail? There's no hail going on here. It did rain yesterday. I think I have I like this pic that I did post on my profile, but oh no, I'm gonna have to do it with my phone because I like some of the redhead. I've liked my red hair pics. I may have to get a wig, another red hair wig, but that's like thick as this one. The other one is more like a cosplay one, like if you want to do like Poison Ivy from Batman. So correct. I get what you're saying, Richard, and that's true. You can't just wake up one day and magically have everything. Thank you, but I did like the bright red. I've liked how it looked that day. I know it was very thin, so I do want to do maybe get something that has more of a full effect like this one. I was looking at some blue ones today. Um, so I may check in that area of town where I'm going to stop at for my doctor's appointment. It is the LGBTQIA plus area of town. So I'm gonna check if there's like a wig store, and maybe get a blue one, as you guys stated. If I do find a blue one, maybe I'll wear it tonight. Thank you very much, Richard. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Uh, we like allies from the cis community here because, like you stated, you were very logical about it, and you know, and didn't come in and just start degrading us. Guys, we're gonna go about 5, 10 more minutes, because I do have to start heading out for my doctor's appointment, and I will come back later. I'm gonna say about a 7 p.m. live stream. So you know what? I'm actually gonna start to close out. I'm such an early bird to things. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna say that I do want to say thank you to everybody for showing up to this quick live stream. Like I said, I do have a doctor's appointment to go to. Um, we uh, it's just a regular doctor's appointment, not anything. Well said there, Richard. And that's the thing is you have to, and there's certain things that we can do to make our body align with our brain. So thank you very much, Sleepy. Thank you for being here. Do you want to thank everybody for being here? Even unfortunately, it has to be a short live stream due to um, the fact that um, I do have that doctor's appointment. I like to be in the area early. So thank you for being here. Thank you, all of you, for joining me here. Probably return for a later live stream around say 7 p.m. I'll try to make it back. And we'll see you around. Thank you for joining me here. Have a great day. And I love all of my gems, which are all of you. I'm Jules, and we are in Area 5T1. Thank you, and have a great day.